The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
And I'm here with Eagles women's head soccer coach Simon Duffy. And today we're going to be previewing the midfield. So talk a little bit about the midfield and what you expect going into the season.
Yeah, exciting group. We've got some really strong players returning in there. Madison Huff-Stetler, Lara and Christina in the middle of the park. But we've added some really strong players in there as well. We've got some local-ish players coming in. Katie Kumis from Middle Tennessee area. We've got Addie Henry. Her sister played here a few years ago as well, so we're excited to add Addie in there. We've got Alondra Gonzalez, a player that we just added, and also a player from Italy, Chiara or Kiki. So I think it's just going to give us another dimension in what we can do in the middle of the park. And again, I think it's going to be a very strong part of our game.
Talk a little bit about that mix of veteran and youth players. How have you seen in practice veteran players uplift their younger underclassmen teammates?
Yeah, it's vital. You know, it's not as big as our senior class as we had last year, but I do think just having that core group back in the middle of the park has been just tremendous for us. They worked really hard in the spring, got on very well together, played very well together, and complemented each other very well together. So. The way we play, there's a lot of position change. Players have to be comfortable in playing many different roles within that midfield, especially when we're in attack, in defence, or in that transition phase in between. So it's been vital, and I think it'll continue to help our new players that have come in to improve.
Finally, talk a little bit about your expectations for the midfield. How do they help push the attacking third, and then also how do they assist the defense in the lower third?
Yeah, I think that's what makes us a unique team. We're definitely an attack-minded team, and we have to be understanding that teams playing on the counter-attack, that we're susceptible to that. So again, it's having players that have an understanding, that are pragmatic, that can solve things and make good decisions on the pitch. But I do think by how we play, we force teams into bad or poor starting positions when we transition over and maybe give the ball away. So we have a good understanding of how we want to play, and in the next few weeks we're just going to have to instill that. Those principles in the players, especially the new players coming in, of how we want to play in the middle of the park.
How do you help get them up to speed, especially early on in the season?
Just straight into training, and our upperclassmen, our returning players, understand the level, the expectations every day in training. It's a very high, everything we do is high tempo. We do match speed, game speed, and everything. And I think, the old saying goes, you play how you train. So we need to make sure that what we do every day is at a very high intensity.
And fans will be able to see the Eagles in action in a September 5th matchup. For the Eagles Sports Network, I'm Zachary Lang.